take the dick out of Chewie's ass. Chewbacca. The best friend you could ever ask for. He would not blink an eye and do whatever he had to do just because he was loyal. Where did Chewie come from? Well, the nerd in us want to say Kashyyyk, and he was born 200 something years before the Battle of Yavin 4. But really, in the mind of George Lucas, Chewbacca was based on the Alaskan Malamute, Indiana.
We named the dog Indiana.
Got a lot of fond memories of that dog.
Who used to ride with George Lucas in his car and provide that sort of silent back and forth that we all somewhat use our pets for. It's like, you know, I know you can't understand me, boy, but, you know, here's what's going on in my head. And your faithful companion looks at you and goes, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Thanks for telling me that. I'm glad you see it that way. I never thought about it like that. You know, here's a treat. Here's some. You get bacon tonight. You get a steak tonight. Fuck yeah, Indiana. I hope you had steak every night in Valhalla. Now, well, okay, so let's go back to Ralph McQuarrie. Okay, we see early sketches of Chewie, and he basically looks like a Sasquatch. Okay, that's what I always thought growing up. I was like, oh, they got fucking Bigfoot in Star Wars. Great. They can't prove it on this planet, but yeah, there's a whole, like you fly across the galaxy and travel time, and there's like a whole planet of those motherfuckers. Sweet. You know, who knows? Maybe there's like a portal where they show up and like stomp all over Oregon and then, you know, go back home and, you know, fight droids. You know, and their only champion is Ki-Adi-Mundi. Chewie's the glue that's keeping everybody together, okay? He's the one that puts on the shackles to pretend like he's a prisoner while Luke and fucking Han Solo goes to save the princess. Chewie's like, okay, I'm gonna eat shit. Fine. He even tells Luke, he's like, "Rah!" And he's like, Han, tell your boy. Okay, Chewie, I think I know what he's doing. Just, you know, kind of fucking roll with it. And Chewie's like, fuck. Fuck me. Fuck. And then he gets called a walking carpet. And he's trying to talk to Han in episode 4 at the Yavin base. Like, dude, these people need your fucking help. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna load this fucking cart full of credits so I can go and pay off Jabba. And Chewie's like, fuck, I can't do anything with this guy. And I would bet you gold that it was Chewie's idea. Like, he's sitting in the fucking co-pilot seat. Han's flying partway back to Tatooine, and he goes... And Han's like, don't you think I fucking know that? And he's like... And Han's like, fine. And he fucking turns his ass around and finds Luke, blows Darth Vader out of the trench, and Luke blows up the fucking Death Star. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, bum, ba-da-da-bum, ba-da-da-bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Fucking C-3PO's are all cleaned up, R2's like fixed, and he's pristine. They're all walking up the bum, 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 ba-ba-bum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Who gets the medals? Luke gets the medal. Yeah, he blew up the Death Star. Han gets a medal. Yeah, he cleared Luke. Who doesn't get a medal? Chewie does not get a medal. Fuck you. What happens next in the Chronicles of Chewie? The holiday special. This was about Chewie having to get home to celebrate Life Day. Life Day. It's not Christmas. No. It's not Rosh Hashanah. It's not Hanukkah. It's not Kwanzaa. No. It's Life Day. Yeah. Or is that his birthday? I don't know. I don't know. So this is when we discover that Chewie has loved ones. Which of course he would. I mean, who doesn't fucking love Chewie? You know, I'd fucking hang out with Chewie. I'd pick ticks off him, and I'd, shampoo his fur, and I'm not attracted to Chewie, but I'd be his bro. I'd be like, yeah, let's go and yank some arms out of somebody. I got the shovel. That kind of thing. We find out about Itchy and Lumpy. Okay, cool. He has a family, alright? We have to watch some, disco and bad animation and carpet salesman. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened, but this is back when Harrison Ford was still hungry, so he would do anything. He wasn't Indiana Jones yet. He wasn't Jack Ryan yet. He hadn't even gone to Amish country. So yeah, he's willing to go to work. He needs the paycheck. He's got hungry mouths at home. Cool. I don't blame you, Harrison Ford. I don't blame you. Especially if you're with your bro, Chewbacca, who is standing next to you through thick and thin. Yeah, I can go, fuck, we're outrunning pirates and Imperial cruisers. The big Corellian ones, mind you. Not the local fucking tiny pieces of shit. Chewbacca's like, you need to go home for what? Okay. I'll go home for your fucking holiday. Cool. But you owe me. You owe me. Okay. So then we come to episode 5, which is the episode where Chewie is always consistently fixing shit. Okay, I'm going out on my Tauntaun to find my best friend. And Chewie's standing on top of the fucking ship going alright, I'm just fixing our fucking means out of here. I hope you find Luke. I'll see you in hell. Fine. And then 3PO gets blasted to pieces. Don't mind me. Who fucking fixes him? Chewie. Chewie puts him in his backpack, and he's running around with him halfway built. And yeah, R2 might have fixed his leg or something, but that was Chewie. I don't care if he put his head on backwards at first. He shut him down. He's like, nah, fuck, I'm not gonna listen to your mouth. Come on. You should be grateful. You should suck my red dick for putting your ass halfway back together. But what are you doing? You're running your little like slit. It's not even a mouth. It's like a slit. It's like that. And the best thing that I think happened was, as soon as he got out of his restraints, he choked the fuck out of Pando Calrissian. Which, okay, that's Billy D. Williams. I can't equate him with Dong Lover. But in retrospect, yeah, you need your ass choked out. And even in context, you're going to hose me, my buddy. You're going to set up a trap with Darth Vader for my other buddy. You're going to hit on my buddy's woman. And then you're going to blow up my robot and expect me to not, like, fucking twist your head off sideways the wrong way. I think that Leia was the only thing there calming him down and keeping him grounded and providing a soothing presence. And if she would have been like, twist his head off, he would have just been, he wouldn't have cared. He probably would have ate Lando for dinner. Dark meat. Okay. Now here's the ultimate expression of Chewbacca's character. Okay. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. He went into the Viper's den for his best friend. He allowed himself to present the illusion of getting captured and turned in for bounty. And Jabba's like, and he's like, and they throw him in the fucking jail cell. Then Leia shows up with her like 50,000, no less. And then they haggle and, you're my kind of scum. And she unlocks Han. And then all of a sudden Jabba's there and he's like, oh fuck, Leia, you're kind of sexy. I wonder how you would look in this bikini. And Han gets put in jail with Chewie, which is kind of nice if you think about it from, you know, the Hutt's perspective. But all of a sudden, like the first thing he does is like grab him and like, oh my fucking god, I never thought I'd see you again. And Han's like, all right, yeah, you know, fuck, I missed you too. And they go and they fight the Sarlacc, and, you know, Lando's almost eaten, and, no, I can see fine, you know, it's a big white blur. Phew. Fuck you, Boba Fett. All that kind of shit. And then, what happens next? Well, they're on Endor, and Chewie gets our hero stuck in a fucking net because he's hungry. Why don't you feed your fucking best friend, Han fucking Solo? All those compartments you have for smuggling, you couldn't smuggle some beef fucking jerky? Fuck you, that's your best friend. I don't care if he owes you a life debt. That's Chew fucking Baka. Most loyal friend you'll ever fucking know. Just feed him. Episode 7. The Force Awakens. Despite all the years of bullshit and the lack of beef jerky, Chewie's still side by side. Chewie, we've come home. Cool. You find Mary Sue. You find effing radio, whatever. You find Beach Ball 8. Cool. And the first thing that Han says is, okay, get the fuck off my ship. Smart move. Yeah, get the fuck off my ship. I don't know who you guys are. I don't care what relevance the writers want you to have in this movie. Get the fuck off my ship. It's my ship. But, you know, because of how J.J. Abrams did it, yeah, suddenly Rey understands the ins and outs of the Falcon. You know, I bypassed the fucking hyperdrive motivator, the converter circuit, or whatever the fuck. She yanks some fucking shit out of the wall, and then Han's like, huh. Then he offers her a job, and she's like, yeah, you know, I gotta get back to fake Tatooine. And he's like, well, it's too bad. Chewie kind of liked you. And I would have really liked to see Chewie go like, but you know who really likes Chewie? Orange Yoda. She's like, where's my boyfriend? Man, I miss that Wookiee tongue. Now another... a highlight of the film. Okay, I can't say that this is a good movie, but a highlight in the film is right after Kylo stabs his dad through the heart. Chewie goes, ah! And that's like the same thing that I felt in that minute that I felt it. I was like, what the fuck? And Chewie's like, ah! And he shoots the motherfucker in the hip. So he shoots Kylo. He does the first thing he can think of, and he runs to the ship, makes it ready, jumps in, flies to where the last known location of Rey is, picks her up, because the ground is splitting, like the fucking planet's blowing up, flies back to fake Yavin, and lands, and he's like, fuck, that was close. But he's going like, fuck, my brother, for the last, 40 years. Fuck. Well, at least Leia's down there. God, I can go kind of home, but and he walks down the fucking ramp, and what happens? Leia goes, hugs Rey, and Chewie's sitting there going, really? Really? Alright, I guess I'm gonna go, drink some whiskey, a gallon of it, and you two les out as much as you want to. Don't mind me. My heart's broke. Oh, bye. I'll see you. Episode 8. So, when you get the keys to the Falcon, Chewie's your fucking dog now, right? That's what it says, right? Well, let's fly to Octo and find out. Chewie, bursts into Luke's fucking hut and picks him up and, kicks him around like a fucking chew toy. And Luke goes, wait, where's Han? And we don't get an answer to that. I would like to know. I would have liked, even if Chewie was just like, and Luke was like, and we just had that reaction shot. We didn't get that. No. That's not important. You know what's important is Canto Bight. Because there are some, space horses that are endangered, and there's some, rich white people who are making too much money. And Benicio del Toro needs to not break out of jail until Rose Tico gets there. So Rey's off playing with her stick. Chewie finally gets a moment to himself, and he's trying to sit down and have a carnivorous dinner. He killed one of those annoying fucking porgs, and he's about to take a bite out of it, and then what happens? He gets guilt-tripped by giant anime eyes. No, that's not what Chewie should have done. You know what Chewie should have done? Now then on Fake Hoth, Chewie is flying his ass off. He's going in between crystals and fucking giant inner earth things, trying to buy some time so that the Resistance, rebel scum according to Finn, have enough time to let Luke astral project and you know, you guys follow the Fox things and I'll meet you on the back end, and yeah, we'll fly away. All 20 of you, which is the composition of the Resistance right now. Chewie, I'm gonna carry you on my fucking back, just like I did 3PO, to no fucking appreciation. I get no respect, right? Rodney Dangerfield. Chewie is Rodney Dangerfield. Okay? Despite the fact that he is the oldest motherfucker in Star Wars. He predates all the movies. The only one who's older than Chewie was Yoda. But Yoda's not around anymore, is he? No, Yoda fucking died. Chewie's the man. He's the oldest man. He's taken shit his entire life. Nobody fucking respects him. They take him for fucking granted. You know what? Chewie, Here's your fucking medal, buddy.